I failed my exams, I got heartbroken, I wasn't having any friends, I was stressed, anxious, and what's up, EAsquad? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another brand new exciting lit video. Yeah, if you're new here, you know what to do. Please do well to hit the subscribe button and join the family. And if an old or a returning subscriber, as always, mwah, 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 I love you. Yes, you are the real MVP, because now I know what it means. Okay, so in today's video with the title, you know what I would be talking about. If you watched my Q&A, you know I sent I asked you guys to send me some questions on Instagram so that I can possibly answer them for you. So I did that video, and if you haven't watched it, please go back. I'm going to put the link here or in the description box below so that you can have access to it. So most of you guys asked me how my first year university experience was, and I said it was emotional. I told you if you really wanted the story time, or if you wanted to know more about it, I could give you all the details. And you guys, I know you love hot, sweet, juicy, spicy gist. So today I'm here to give you everything. Like, I'm here to tell you how my first university experience was. Indeed, it was very emotional. So I want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the whole video. Do not skip. Watch the end. Watch the whole video till the end, because I am here today to tell you how I failed my exams, I got heartbroken, I wasn't having any friends, I was stressed, anxious, and all of that stuff in first year. Like, hopefully most of you would be going to school, or even if you're already in the university, you can just pick a couple of few things from what I'm about to say and possibly advise yourself. If I need to give you advice before if I need to give advice, I possibly chip it inside so that you know how to carry yourself about in school, especially when you go to first year. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Alright, so please do also follow me on Instagram at Princess Edufia. Thank you. Did I mention my name? Okay, so my name is Edufia, and I feel about relationships, lifestyle, vlogs, fun, educational content, and other interesting videos. So you would want to subscribe to the channel. Alright, so let's just get right into it. So I had admission to K.N.U.S.T. I think by now most of you should know that I attend school at KNUST University of Science and Technology. You know, after when you leave first year, when you leave high school and you're going to the university and you're all enthused about happy, the first class aim and everything, like Charlie, yeah, all that sort of things. And then you get into this thing, you realize that actually you can still achieve all of those things, and so you try to like follow that path, just not for you to sway away from it. So I was admitted to KNUST University of Science and Technology, and I was admitted into the planning school, BSc Development Planning, and I was in Queen's Hall. You know how if you're in first year, you're all supposed to be in the hall. Yes, I was in Queen's Hall, and I actually didn't have a lot of friends because most of my friends were in Legon, and I'm actually not. I'm a very friendly person, but I do not really have a lot of friends, so it was just only me. So when my family left me in school, I was kind of sad. I felt like crying, but I actually didn't cry. So after that, we had to do all those paperwork and everything, and then I cleared myself, and they told me, okay, you can just get to your room now. So So when I went to my room, it was just one person. Shout out to Nadia. She was very like good. She was hospitable. And then I was before I even got to the school, I was always praying that I would have good roommates. So when I went, she was actually excited to have another counterpart as in roommates here. So she received me well, and then I was happy. So fast forward then to orientation, and first year you're supposed to have orientation, but for us I think we started lectures for some time before we began our orientation. So I think before, I'm sorry, that was SRC orientation or matriculation. I think we started lectures, I think we started lectures for some time before we had our matriculation, but in the course of having lectures we were having orientation alongside. So before matriculation we were already acquainted, and then we knew most of our course mates, and most of us had already made friends. But for me, I was still not having like a friend, so it was still boring, like from class to my room to class to my room, no social life. And a lot of people were having fun, going to the class, having all the good time in school, and it was just me. So after in the course of having classes back and forth with the orientation, we finally got to do our matriculation. And if you don't know what matriculation is, it's to initiate you into the school officially as a freshman. Yeah, that's what basically matriculation is all about. So right after the matriculation, as usual, every first year wants to do well, every first year wants to study very hard and all that good stuff. So I was studying, and when you go to first year, we have these people who come in, they're like, arise, 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 you have to go and pray. If you are K.N.U.S.T, I know you definitely know what I'm trying to say. So that's the, I don't know, HFC, I don't know, but yes, they come around to ask you to pray. So I remember I was going to pray a lot, and I still pray, so don't come and say because I was in first, that's why I was praying a lot. So that was it. When you're in first and you're in your room, a lot of people come, like they come a lot to welcome you. Some people come to advertise. Like, you will never have your peace of mind, because every minute someone is knocking at the door. If it's not agenda and people who are vying for political positions, then people who are selling something, or like there is something going on at all costs and at all times. That is how it is in the university. And then I think that that's a period that I think boys also used to sort out their girlfriends, like in things. I mean, you know, that's a September rush. So fast forwarding, in the middle of the semester, I had this friend that were just friends, and then hanging out and not really having fun, but we used to talk a lot and all of that. Then no, this person's like, I like you. And I'm like, okay, could you please say that again? I like you. And I said, oh, okay. So I didn't know what to say, because I didn't actually come to the school for like that purpose. Like every freshman was like, I don't come to school for that purpose, I don't come to school. But yeah, that was the ultimate like aim, to come, to study, get first class, all of that, and leave, like, period. Nothing more, nothing less. So that was it. But I think at that time I was like, I just told the person my peace of mind that I don't really want to have anything to do with you. We can just be friends. If you don't want me to be your friend, then that's it. That's it. And he was like, oh, okay. So after that, after some point in time, I felt like I was beginning to like the person back. I couldn't see. I just couldn't see. So I kept it all to my head, and that was it. And then I felt like at some point he knew that I was liking him back. So was like neutral, but nobody was saying anything. So right now, I go to like the person. Do you know what happened? The person told me, and now I feel like I want to know myself. I want to have time to myself. I want to whatever to myself. I was like, okay. I was really hit. I was really hit. So that's why I always tell people in first year not to go into any relationship, because me, it ends like nowhere. It's only just maybe 2% or 1% to like take it after first year. So you would just have to like take your time and relax and focus or study on your books and all of that. But you should also make sure that as you are studying, you try to like have fun. It shouldn't be always about books. You should, the trick about it is that normally when you come to first year, you are so focused and you are so studious that sometimes you even forget like how exactly you are supposed to learn, because the whole system in the university is way different from that of SHS, where you meet who is Kofi, you be like Kofi is a boy. But in university, if they teach you Kofi is a boy or who is Kofi, you just don't go and meet the same person sitting in your face just like that. It's a bit twisted. So you should try to like learn the right way. Get closer to senior course mates. They're going to teach you how to go about stuff, and then if they can also help you with past questions, they're going to do that, and then you're going to like really excel. All right, yes. So now this person in the middle of the semester told me I want to whatever. So now the girl is like lonely and single, and I didn't have friends as well to talk to hang out with and all of that. Then right after that, we're approaching exams. Yes, we're approaching exams. And during the exams, as I said, when I first say you want to be all studious and pass your exams, but the reason why I say I failed was because it's not like I failed my papers, but I didn't perform up to expectation the way I actually wanted to perform. That wasn't how I performed. That's why for me I'll say I failed, because I literally cried because I didn't perform the way I wanted to, and I felt like my dreams had been shattered and my hopes and everything I had wanted was coming down. But the good thing is I had like good people around me from church and all of that I could confide in. So I spoke to them. They told me, well, this is not the end. You have a lot of semesters ahead of you and you can still make it. All you just need to do is to be focused. And guys, you know, all those times when I was studying, I used to skip church a lot, because I remember whenever it's time for church, it means I had done an all-night studies and I am so exhausted that Sunday I can't go to church. Midweek I was just skipping, all in the name of academics. So when it hit me in my face that way, I was like, no, this time I'm going to do everything some like small to make sure at the end of the day I'm like, oh, okay, I tried my hands on everything. And guess what? After I sat and then did a whole resolution about myself or my life and how to actually live on campus, I think it was very worth it. Like things, I started understanding things. I started doing well in my studies, in my CWA. There was an increase. Like I was so happy. I felt like fulfilled. I felt like I was getting on the right track, and I was very happy. So that is one trick about first year. You do not want to center all your attention on the books. You try to do a bit of everything, which is very important, because at the end of the day, when the results come and you realize that you didn't get what you wanted, and then now you blame, you don't even know who to blame. Most of the times people get discouraged and then they give up along the line. But if you have good people surrounding you, they're going to advise you and then pull you out of that big deep pit or depression. So that's how come I said I was sad and I failed and I was stressed. I didn't have anybody to talk to alongside this boyfriend issue and all of that. So basically that's how my first year experience was. It wasn't anything not extra fun. I was just always in the room when I didn't have nothing to do, or I visited just few friends in their rooms, because I actually also wasn't having lots of friends and I had nowhere to go. So that was it. That was a very boring life for me. So you might be going to school and then you'll be having a lot of aims and aspiration and all of that. Before I end this video, one thing I would want to tell you is that regardless of what happens, you should never give up. You should keep the faith. Yes, because some of us are living testimonies. I haven't completed school. I'm in my final year, and so far I can say it's been so far so good. I am proud of myself, and I am so grateful to God for him like keeping me and carrying me throughout. So if you are going to first year, or you're in first year and you're watching this, or even you're in final year, it doesn't matter what level that you are. I hope you can take something positive out of this video to advise yourself. You might not get in the grades that you want, but it doesn't mean you should give up. I think you should just sit down and then find new ways, devise new ways or strategies to go about things, and then trust you me, it's going to be just perfectly fine. You're just going to do so good. Get closer to maybe a few senior course mates, those who have pure good and sincere intentions towards you, because you have some people who are so evil. Their intention, you just wouldn't want to go. And if you're in first year, all the boys, check your fine girl, all the boys, and if you're not fine, it doesn't matter, they'll just be coming at you. Just be patient and then follow your instincts and keep trusting God, and always make sure you are okay with what you are doing and nobody forces you to do what you don't want to do. I feel like the video is getting very long, so I would love to leave it right here. I hope I didn't skip anything, but if I skipped something, just let me know in the comment section, and I'm going to bring you everything, or just, yeah, I'm going to deliver everything that you need to know. Or possibly there's going to be a part 2 of this video, alright? But before that, we are almost getting to the end of the year, and then I want to thank you so much. This year has been a lot of increase for me on my YouTube channel, and I am so grateful to you all. Your constant the constant sharing of my videos, watching, liking. Like, guys, don't stop. I always keep saying that, because it keeps getting better each year. We're able to clock 1,000 subscribers and over this year. I know by the grace of God, next year we can do better than that. So invite your friends, bring them on board, and ask them to keep watching Edufia Abla, because as I keep saying, it always gets better. It always gets better. It always gets better. So thank you so much for watching. Please give me a big thumbs up. Let's try as much as possible to get this video to 500 likes. I'm going to be so grateful. And turn on your post notifications so that you can always be notified when a video is being shared. Till then, I will be back with more and interesting videos. Peace, and I am out. Bye.